The more I see of the Sonic movie, the more I find myself looking forward to it, which is a fact I'm honestly surprised by. Granted, I do intend to go into the film with neutral expectations. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be anything. But I'm honestly liking what I'm seeing so far. Although I might as well mention that this isn't just because of the redesign, though it does play a part in that factor. When the first trailer with the original design came out, my overall emotions towards the film was mixed. But that design was a major turnoff, and a lot of others shared the same sentiment. So the redesign was an overall smart decision, as it sorta helped to change the outlook of the film, and even brought in a lot of interest. Sonic's design in this film looks great. It stays true to what Sonic's always looked like, while also fitting in with the setting very well, and I really enjoy the way he's animated here. I also really like how they recreated some of his poses and animation from past games. But aside from that stuff, there is also the matter of casting, which I initially had mixed emotions on, especially towards Jim Carrey portraying Eggman. However, the casting has grown on me, and I look forward to seeing how they handle the characters in the film. So far, I like a lot of the character interactions, and I enjoy the way their personalities bounce off each other. Despite all this, there is one particular hurdle this film may have to face: the plot. This movie is going for the tired buddy cop storyline that a lot of live-action cartoon adaptations did for the past 2 decades. The thing is, when it comes to Sonic, there is a lot of source material you can work with to make a compelling story for a movie. However, this really is, at the end of the day, a surface-level issue. The point of this film isn't to adapt an already existing storyline. Rather, its purpose lies in showing us Sonic's beginning, showing us how Sonic becomes what he is, and how he meets Eggman. It's an origin story. Whether it's a prequel to the games that explains Azuka's two worlds theory, or just the beginning of a new continuity, which is most likely the case. While the concept behind the plot may be, well, that, it's just that, a concept. It's all about the execution. If anything, for an origin story like this, a buddy cop storyline is a pretty good option to go to, as a way of establishing both Sonic's character and as well as Eggman's. And for that matter, from what I've seen of this so far, it's looking solid. There seems to be a lot of heart and soul being put into this production. Granted, I don't see this being a masterpiece. In fact, I highly doubt that. But it has the potential to be pretty good. At most, it might give us the best Sonic-related story we've had in a long time. Now, that's not saying much, but hey. This film was looking to give us the most likable and fleshed out iteration of Sonic we've gotten since the late 2000s. Staying true to what his personality was like in the 90s and 2000s, while at the same time potentially delving into some other aspects of his character, like his insecurities and how he works to overcome them. Going into this film, I'm looking at it at 3 points of view. A, how well it establishes the world and world building. B, how well it establishes the characters. And C, how it manages to include elements from the source material. But overall, I intend to go into this film with cautious expectations. At best, I see this being a decent, if not good, film that serves the purpose of being a fun rollercoaster ride of a time that manages to tell a compelling story and possibly might include some really nice fan service. Or it could just be a pretty bad film, which would be disappointing, but it is what it is. As I've said before, I intend to keep my expectations neutral, but I can't help but be a little excited. So at the end of the day, I'm looking forward to it. I just wish they would have picked a better day to release it on.
February 14th? Are you guys fucking for real right now? Come on!
With all that said, I will see you all later.